Hello, welcome to my channel. Today's meditation is based on a dream I had last night, actually, and I thought I would tell you a little bit about it before I delve into the meditation. Last night I viewed a live stream where they were discussing the oracle cards. I can't remember the name of the oracle deck, but they were discussing the oracle cards, and in one of the images I saw a man holding a cello, and he was, and the stars and the sun and stuff were shining through the cello and making like a portal, creating like a portal, probably to another place or another reality or whatever. And I thought that was very interesting. And I went to bed and then I had a dream about it. So that is what the day's meditation is going to be based on. And I hope that you will enjoy hearing this. And I would love to know what you think. So if you, when you're done, you leave a comment for me about it. Let me know what you think, maybe what your interpretation of the dream might have been, and I will delve into this. So it is day 6. Today is February 4th, 2025, and here we go. I started out by asking, now where were we? Because we had gotten interrupted yesterday. He said, your husband arrived. And I said, yes, I'm sorry I had to break off so quickly. Sometimes that happens. And he said, the real world awaits. So as I was saying, we were discussing the role of lacking. You got off on you get cut off for a moment. So let's try centering your mind before we carry on. I said, it's annoying when that happens. And he said, listen to the sounds of your own breathing. In and out. Repeat that when you lose focus. The act of deep breathing is a good tool to use for refocusing your mind. It is important to clear your mind and allow your thoughts to flow. When I speak, they are through thoughts and vibrations. Right now, your thoughts are on that dream. I said, yes, the dream was very strange. I thought it was just from a live stream I saw, but somehow I woke up and was still contemplating it. What does it mean? Maybe we should first discuss the aspects of your dream. In the day's time, you will have likely forgotten about it completely. Okay, so last night I watched the live stream where they were showing these oracle cards. On one of the cards, there was an image of a man with a cello. He was holding the bow as if playing the cello, and light was streaming in from the sky to the instrument, creating a sort of a portal. It was a very beautiful image and very moving. It goes to show how much you are inspired by music. I said, yes. So anyway, last night I couldn't sleep. But when I ultimately did, I had 2 dreams. Both were centered on music. In the first one, we were at a music concert, but I don't remember much about it. It was just that I was at a concert. I was walking around. In the second, I was walking around a foyer looking at artwork. Somehow that drifted to the dream because I saw the image of that card, the man holding the cello. But instead of it being one man, there were a group of men, all in the same pose, all holding cellos. The man in the front of the group was hazy, as though he was there, but that image was blurred, as though he was there but wasn't there. I woke up thinking that maybe there was something to some effect of this. Who was the man supposed to be there? Is he supposed to be there? And was there something that I was missing? And he said the man was the image of the card. And I said, I think so, but it was weird because all of the other men were clear and colorful. It was only the one man in the front who appeared hazy. And he said, perhaps that man was you. And I said, me? And he said, well, yes, you said that he was hazy. Here's an idea of completeness. of incompleteness, of the feeling that not all things are right, but the answer is visible. You're not hazy in the sense of your physicality, but rather your spirituality is feeling hazy. That implies questions, but you are not able to ask these yet. So you sit in observance of the music playing around you. Think about it in this way. You play a musical instrument and make music. When you play a false note, the music fades, but when you play the right pitch, the music flows. Sometimes, just after you play a wrong note, you stop and try to figure out why it is that you played the wrong note. You go back and replay the pitch you missed, but the other players are already forging ahead because they did not play the wrong note. So when you stop yourself from forging ahead, you become that hazy point of light in that image. So when you see the man with the cello, you notice that he has played the wrong note and has stopped. The image is that one captured moment in time where the musician has hit that wrong note, and what ultimately happens? I don't know, but how does that apply to me now? That is easy. You know that you are prone to error, that you will falter, and then must pick up yourself up and move onwards. The captured moment is the dwelling on the past mistakes and levels of unforgiveness that you may impose on yourself. The reason you had that dream is to recognize that you are not perfect, that you don't have to be perfect. You will make mistakes. It is part of the human experience. The important things to do is to accept your humanness. Accept the fact that you will not do everything perfectly 100% of the time. Take, for example, the reality that you got 289 points out of 300 in your recent exam. Don't dwell on the 11 points you did not get. Think instead about the 289 points that you did get. One of the gravest errors that people make are the idea that instead of seeing a person's strength, you look at the things you lack. It's like looking at the strength card in tarot and only seeing the reverse. The woman in that card is holding the lion's mouth. The lion is not eating her for breakfast. So the key idea, watch and acknowledge your strengths, not your weaknesses. So that's what that dream meant. It is one interpretation, yes. I think here is a good place to stop. Okay, thank you. So, yeah, after I had this dream, I was wandering around the house, just kind of wondering what it meant. Why is it that I was dreaming this? What was the meaning behind it? And I'm not big on dream interpretation. I actually once asked my guides if I was in a live stream. The guides were asked if I was some kind of dream, somebody who was gifted or advanced with dreams. The answer was no, I am not. But for whatever reason, that dream stuck in my mind because it had that hazy image from the card that I had seen. So something in that card hit me, but the fact that that card had, or the picture that I saw was a hazy image on the very front of the card. But later in the dream, I went back and I looked at the actual card, and the person that was in the front, the hazy image, was gone. So there was no other person in the card. It was just this hazy image that I was seeing of this individual holding the cello. So it's very, very strange. And as he said, it's a matter of interpretation, and there's like probably a gazillion different interpretations to that dream. But I thought it was very interesting that I would see this image and then later have a dream about that image and then wake up and remember that I had dreamt that I had seen the image in my dream. So God only knows what that meant or what it implied, but this one interpretation about being imperfect and acknowledging that imperfection, or playing the wrong note and later coming back and acknowledging that I had actually played the wrong note, that there was maybe something to it. So at any rate, that was today's meditation. And I think it's very interesting what's happening with this. It's not just me reading the meditation and sharing it, but also sharing some thoughts about it afterwards. Maybe this a little bit long-winded or what have you, but I think it's kind of important to actually look at this and say, I am having this experience and I am seeing these things unfold as I'm writing them down, but I'm also having thoughts about them afterwards, and maybe some messages are coming through as I'm recording this. I don't know, but it's interesting to think about as all the same. So with that said, I wish you a wonderful day. I hope that you have found success with your own meditations, that you are enjoying them, and I will talk to you again soon. Take care, and as always, namaste.